Yo, what is up, guys? Joker bringing you another video. This is going to be a update video going over planned content and the future of the channel for videos that I'm going to be pumping out. Originally, the plan was I was going to go ahead and test the new in-game changes with Ritual to see how worth it was to run, as well as I was going to explore the new Atlas, try to Citadel farm, and see how rewarding and beneficial that was. I've ran about 24 maps at this point, and my plan has completely changed. As of right now, the plan for Path of Exile 2 is to essentially sit and wait for more content to be released. I've been playing a lot of Torchlight Infinite, and it made me realize how unfun the end game is in Path of Exile 2. It's just not enjoyable to me. It's way too much effort in setup for the reward that you get. Majority of the time, the maps are just way too large. You waste way too much time full clearing the entire thing. We're this tiny speck over here to actually complete the maps. It's at the point where it's essentially a waste of time. I know it is the first iteration of the end game for Path of Exile 2, and it's only going to get better from here, but that's essentially what I'm going to be waiting for. I'm going to be waiting for it to be getting better from here, because essentially for Path of Exile 2 content right now, my options would be to reroll in like a solo hardcore SSF, right? Or can do breach. Those are really your only two options. In the end game of Path of Exile, you can farm breach or you can reroll characters and run through the campaign again. Neither of those seem like fun to me, so I'm going to be on an indefinite hiatus from Path of Exile 2 until we get some more updates, which should probably be within the next month. I'm assuming they made it sound like they are planning on having some more updates here rather soon, and a rather large patch here fairly soon with a lot of updates. If that's going to be like our first season or our first economy reset, right? Stuff like that. That's primarily what I'm going to be waiting for. I'm just not enjoying the end game of Path of Exile 2 at all. It's not fun to me to spend like 30 minutes setting up a bunch of towers and then like 25 minutes actually running the maps, with the potential of me dying to an on death effect and wasting all of that time. So I'm going to be taking a break from Path of Exile 2 for essentially the foreseeable future until we get more content. I'm definitely going to go ahead and still cover content patches and stuff like that, any update blogs that we receive. But for videos on the game itself, I'm not going to really be making any of those. So I do apologize. The plan going forward is we're actually going to continue to play Torchlight Infinite for the next couple of days, which is a game that I still definitely do recommend. I have 458 hours in Torchlight Infinite. It's a super fun game. There is the remarks about it having pay to win features. That is true, but the power that you get from the pay to win is actually relatively small. You can play the game completely fine for hundreds of hours without putting any money into it. And especially this season, you have access to the ability of getting multiple free legendary pets, right? And they've been giving away a lot of crystals to go ahead and get free pools. So you can definitely play for free. I would honestly recommend playing Torchlight Infinite if you enjoy zoomy ARPGs with big loot explosions. The maps in Torchlight Infinite usually only take you a couple of minutes to run, and you're just blasting through the end game. You're usually using huge explosions, auto bombing, and like I was saying, just huge loot explosions. It's really, really fun. Um, if you do not want to play it because of the pay to win aspect, which I'm not going to lie is present, there is a certain amount of pay to win in Torchlight Infinite, but you can completely ignore that. I'm planning on playing Diablo 4 Season 7 here in a couple of days. And once again, say what you would like about Diablo 4, but Jonathan put it best in his most recent interview: a rising tide floats all boats. And Diablo 4 has been getting better every season. It is establishing itself as the ARPG for more casual players. You don't have to grind it nearly as hard as you have to grind Path of Exile and Path of Exile 2. It's a lot more of a chill, casual experience as opposed to Path of Exile and Path of Exile 2, which is always fun when you get to relax. I don't want to always have to struggle to get stuff done. You may stand on the opinion that, oh, D4 bad, blah, blah, blah. Well, my argument is the end game for Path of Exile 2 right now is also pretty bad, right? So I'm going to be playing a D4 when it comes out, and the videos on the channel are going to be primarily Torchlight Infinite and D4 up until the release of like the Huntress or end game buffs or an economy reset for Path of Exile 2. Because at this point, I have over 400 hours of POE 2. I have 267 hours on PC and about 130 hours plus on console from the about 2 weeks that I was waiting to receive my new computer, right? So that's pretty much the plan. I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys an update on the future videos that I'm going to be putting out on the channel, because I did run a poll and a lot of people said that they do play other ARPGs as well. So that's my plan, is I'm going to be making videos for other ARPGs as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with this and future content. And until next time, take care.